Hello everyone, Sweetabri here. I decided to do a review about an old TV show known as Disney's Adventures of Gummy Bears. The show itself was aired on TV between 1985 to 1991. The Gummy Bears show was actually one of my favorite childhood programs on TV. The show ended just a year after I was born. So I didn't see this show when it was actually on air on TV then. But still, this show was very much a part of my life when I was growing up. It was one of the first many great series I really loved to see. I don't understand why the programs, TV stations that don't make any more of these kind of programs anymore. This has all. It has sadness, action, comedy, all kinds of this impact packed in one show. But the most current shows like Amazing Worlds of Gumball, Steven Universe, those are not the same. And sure, Steven Universe might be a good show, but not the same as this one. Many of your subscribers perhaps even don't even know what the Gummy Bears are, because many of them are perhaps born years after this. This show was aired before I was born, but this was actually still on TV a few years after I was born, and so on. The Gummy Bears were actually, well, how would I describe this as its show itself? The show is about a group, not a group, but, well, the main group are actually standing on 6, but later 7 Gummy Bears. But they are entire civilization of Gummy Bears. All kinds of shapes, colors. They once lived together with the humans as coexisting as one, as a friends. But the show takes sometimes during the Middle Age, perhaps sometimes somewhere in England. But exactly what time period? It is exactly what during the Middle Age. It is unknown. There was never specified any particular year the show was taken. But this civilization with the Gummy Bears and humans, they lived in peace for a long time, until 500 years in the first episode. Something happened. The humans started to become greedy and wanted more of the Gummy Bears' more advanced knowledge, technology, medicine, all kinds, even magic. So they forced the Gummy Bears to abandon, to at least leave where I think is England, in the fictional name of the country, Dunwin. But small groups of Gummy Bears remained in Dunwin or rest of the country to wait for the other Gummy Bears to return home. But over the centuries that passed, humans started to believe that the Gummy Bear is not as just a fairy tale to tell your children. But everything started to change when the young boy has a page with the name Eric. No, Calvin. Sorry, Calvin. He found out that the Gummy Bears are real since he believed them. And over the course of over 6 seasons, we can see how the Gummy Bears interact with their 2 only known human friends. Later to Calvin's grandfather to know that they are real, except they even tell Calvin's grandfather that his grandson knows them. And especially in this show, they have a juice, which they drink, they get bounce very high. But this juice has a different effect on humans and orcs. If a human drinks it, they become super strong, but only for a short time, perhaps like 10 or 20 minutes, for a day. But I think this show was very much beyond even my imagining of this when I first saw it. I was very much touched by this show with this music it has in the intro and still about this deep color. This was actually predates when this 3D animation, even computerized shows. This was like many other Disney movies drawn by hand. Those movies and like this one has very cultural importance to me. I don't know if any of my subscribers even has seen the show or even was born when they was aired on TV. But for me, it is something that I very have valuable in my life because this is something that I really love to see over and over. I just love this show so much. So if I had to say if I would recommend to anyone to see it, I would highly recommend to anyone to watch this show, even it's very old one for at least 30 years old. And I would like to hear about if anyone thinks about the show in the comment section below. You can leave anything you want to tell me what you think about the show, if you've seen it or want to see it. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Swedish Double, over and out.